We have a very, very special speaker tonight. And hopefully you get a chance to hear her because her talk is very awe-inspiring. She is from Zimbabwe in Africa. And if you get a chance to listen, I think that you will really be taken for that. I would like to introduce Zanele Mutefa. And she is going to tell you a very, very special message. How about a round of applause for Zanele?
Thank you, Mr. Burns. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to stand before you and quite a privilege to be a student at Portland State University. I am certain my enrollment was made possible by your endless generosity, and for that, I am truly grateful. A few weeks ago, as I began to write this speech, my imagination traveled to this very day. An overwhelming feeling rose within my soul as I thought of the day that I would stand in front of hundreds of people with the hope to vividly paint a picture that would successfully bring them into my world. At the age of 3, I watched my father battle cancer, resulting in his painful death shortly before my 5th birthday. 5 years later, my mother became very ill as she suffered from an enlarged heart. She passed away as well. 4 years ago, I witnessed 780 people fill my village in Zimbabwe, Africa, to offer their condolences for the loss of my parents. It was the first time in 9 years that I was able to return to Africa and feel the sun of my homeland hit my face and the people of my heart gaze into my eyes. I promised myself I would learn and embrace my culture, my family's traditions, and most importantly, the legacy my parents had left behind. Among the hundreds of people attending my parents' services, I noticed the woman who committedly takes care of my family's village. She rises at 4 o'clock in the morning to work in the fields, feed her family, and go back to work. When she returns home, she cooks, cleans, and sleeps, only to return to the same routine again. One afternoon, when the sun was at its highest peak, I watched her as she began the 2-mile walk to fetch clean water. With a desire to assist her, I volunteered to watch the children while she was away. Immediately, 6 girls swarmed around me, singing and dancing. One of them pulled my arm and said, "Take me to America with you. I want to learn. I'm a smart girl just like you." She began to recite poems and demonstrate mathematic problems that not only baffled me because of her age, but filled my heart with pride, with hope, and a profound sense of responsibility. At that moment, I believed that it is my responsibility to get a college education and achieve a position that would allow me to grant opportunities for young women worldwide. You see, the only difference between these women and myself is that I was given a chance. My life changed the moment I was adopted by my simply amazing American family. This granted me a citizenship, a positive plan for my future, and most importantly, love. My parents have the same heart for generosity as each of you in this room. Because of you, there are programs at PSU, such as the Diversity and Multicultural Student Services, which allow me to found and serve as the Director of Empowering Sisterhood. This program empowers women by providing mentoring resources and encourages community outreach. This past summer, I was the media content intern at Sesame Workshop in New York City, building content for shows that educate children worldwide. Yes, I worked for Big Bird, and I absolutely loved it. This opportunity greatly expanded my education and my skills. I aspired to build my career in the media industry as an author and a television personality serving as the catalyst for women and youth. I believe the media is the largest educational platform. Therefore, if I can travel the world and broadcast stories that would influence people globally, I would be fulfilling my ultimate purpose. I believe everyone has a story to tell. They just need someone to amplify them. Our gratitude is endless because you, ladies and gentlemen, change our lives. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now I would love to bring back to our stage our president, Wim Wiebel.